if you're a believer in God, if you're a Christian, as many tens of millions in America are,
Absolutely.
you could see you as poking fun at their religion.
Not at all. When someone thanks God, I don't get offended. How many people thank God every time they say thank God? I don't get offended. Do I?
But you must be aware that a lot of people in America would potentially find that offensive.
What? Because I'm saying I don't believe in God?
Yeah, because you're kind of mocking them, you know.
No, I'm not. I'm not mocking them. People's beliefs aren't my concern at all. I certainly don't differentiate between religions either. I look at all religions the same. Unlike religious people, I look at all religions equally.
You were religious till you were about 8 years old, is that right?
Yeah, I was brought up a Christian, yeah.
And what happened to change your mind then?
I used to go to Sunday school all the time. I believed in... Well, you've got to realise that when you're a working class kid, I came from a very poor working class background. My dad was a labourer, my mum was a housewife. I lived in a poor estate, over here, like the projects, right? And to a working class mum who, her hope isn't that you become a doctor or a lawyer or an international comedian, it's that you don't die in a barroom fight. And they think the best way to do that is to take on Christian values, which preach immorality, but they haven't got the monopoly on good. This is my point. I'm not a Christian, but I live my life in a good way. And some people say, well, who says what's good is? Well, do you know what? I do. I'm good to people because it's the way I want to be treated. And I don't believe I'll be rewarded in heaven, but I do believe...
What do you think will happen to you?
I'll be rewarded now.
But when you die, what do you think happens?
People who liked me or remember me.
But what happens to you? Anything?
What, my physical body?
Yeah.
It breaks down or
Your
gets
spirit,
burnt.
anything happen to that?
I don't believe there is a spirit. I think the spirit is an upshot of all your inputs, your beliefs. Some people think you can't believe in love if you're an atheist. Of course I believe in love. Of course I believe in the beauty of nature. I just believe that the Earth was made over 4.5 billion years and not by design in 6 days. And I wasn't being disrespectful, but I think I have the right to say I'm not a believer in God, just like everyone has the right to believe in God. And spirituality is very different to religion, let's not forget that.
Are you a spiritual person, do you think?
Well, not in that sense, but I get a funny feeling when I see a friend or a mountain or an animal. It fills me with joy. My first love is science and nature.